Well, there's some comments on this one. Let me tell you, let me tell you, let me tell you. Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and today I'm going to be reacting to a Reddit post that is titled, "Our Wedding Shower Gift Was a Young Living Pitch." Dun dun dun! Here's the post. You can kind of see a little bit here. So I'm going to just read what this person said. You know, decent amount of comments, about 75 at the time of this video. But it says here, honestly, I'd have preferred nothing at all. Dang. Alright, so the woman pulled me aside and said she needed to leave early after just getting there. But she wanted to explain her gift. She dug through the gift bag she brought and pulled out a Young Living catalog and explained to me that it's non-toxic, fabulous for pets, for babies, all natural, and the best part, she would happily get me signed up. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And, 3 ands, all capital letters here. For our wedding, she was generously giving me $20 off my starter kit. Oh, how generous, right? I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was half annoyed and half amused by the gall. Dang. I'm not a greedy person. I don't demand or expect anything. But I'm pretty irritated that this woman saw our wedding as an opportunity to make a dime off of us. It's alright, though. Her parting words were that she was excited to come to the wedding. ... But she was never a consideration for the guest list and certainly won't ever be now. Well, there's some comments on this one. Let me tell you, let me tell you, let me tell you. This sounds more like a drive-by hard sell. And I can understand the wife-to-be or the wife that was, or the woman who was getting married at the time and how she felt. Nobody likes to get hard sold, and if you are getting kind of hard sold, usually it's when you've been properly educated, because really the best sales are when people come to you, or when they've been educated so much that they're ready for the, you know, where do I sign on the dotted line part, or here, you know, open up my wallet. You know, really hard selling. That's what she did. I think that it sounds like she should have built more of a relationship first and really tried. Again, you've probably seen my other videos, but there's a pattern. We need to understand what people's needs are. I didn't hear anything about, hey, you know, is there anything with your health that you need support with? You know, is there anything, do you have any health priorities that have been on your mind, or something like that? You know, something that's just trying to get at what are your needs without saying what are your needs. Right? There's lots of ways you can kind of phrase it up, but really it's just seeking understanding at the end of the day and trying to come off across as genuine. And so basically, I guess a wedding analogy would be really good because she was getting married. So basically what this woman did, she went up to someone else's wedding and she basically said, the person with the Young Living, got down on one knee and basically said, I'm awesome, you know what I'm saying? I got lots of skills and talents and abilities. Here's this ring. Will you marry me? And so you're probably like, what the heck, Lance? What does that have to do with anything? Basically what I'm saying is that she basically skipped the whole relationship building process of dating, courting, getting to know one another, meeting the parents, and just straight up got on one knee and busted out the ring and said, hey, yo, I know you get married, but you won't get married again to me, you know, like. And so as awkward as that is, it should be, because that's not what it should be. We should be building relationships with people, understanding their needs, helping them when they're ready, which typically is over time if they haven't been educated. If they have been educated on the benefits and uses of the products and the kits and the options, then it's going to be, you know, a quicker process or a quicker turnaround from introduction to yourself to actually purchasing. But at the end of the day, sometimes it does take long. It could take 1 month, it could take 1 year, it could take 2 or 3 years. I mean, I've had people, do all those things, whether it be online or locally. So, but my goal as an educator is to do just that, which is educate. And part of that, a large part of that, arguably, is understanding what people's needs are and what their goals are, and that specifically applies to their health goals. And so I feel for the woman that was trying to get married, and it's crazy that lady wasn't either on the guest list or or how she kind of invited herself. So yeah, drive-by hard selling. That's not good. That's come on, people, we got better than that. But this is going to be common. Like, either you're going to experience this, or hopefully, you haven't done this. But if you have, I think at the end of the day, it's just people just need more training, and they need more training on how to add value, and really just remember that it's all about getting to know people and building relationships, and really listening for problems, listening for needs, seeking that understanding, and not just leading with the marriage proposal, if you want to call it that. Like, hey, I got this ring, I'm pretty awesome, so pretty much, let me just slide it on for you. They're like, hold on, I'm already getting married. Or, hey, I don't even know you. Like, what's up? Like, so that's pretty much how I was when I got hard sold a couple times. And I've developed some skills since then, because I didn't really have the same skills I have now to be able to, like, verbalize that analogy. So if I'm hard sold again, that's an analogy that I can basically share with that person who probably lacks training, which is basically I have my needs met in these specific areas. What you're offering is overlapping that, and so I just don't have a need. And you basically hard selling me without building a relationship is going for the marriage proposal before we've even met the parents or gone on a couple dates or something. It's like, not that I would marry somebody after a couple dates, but anyways, you get what I'm saying. Like, there needs to be a process, and building relationships needs to be part of that. And I know that was kind of like, yeah, Lance, like, who's going to really say that? But for me, I would look at somebody hard selling me now as, for myself, a personal development exercise, or PDE, for me to grow and be able to verbally express where I'm at, so I don't repress it or feel like, I got the raw end of that deal. But also to help that person and educate them, like, hey, there is a better way, and I believe that it should be done in such a way where we're building relationships and understanding needs first, and then matching a solution that will help resolve that need if there's a fit. So that all that is, it shouldn't be trying to force. Again, I've said in other analogies, like a square peg through a circle hole. It should be understanding what, put the square peg through a square hole if there isn't already a square peg already in there, right? That's kind of the concept. But I think when somebody is a distributor and they really are passionate, it's hard not to come across as like, oh, I really want to share. It's great to share. It's just, I think there's good, better, best, and there's bad, worse, and the worst ways to do so. And the best ways have to do with building relationships with people, has to do with moving towards people that move towards you, talking to the next person if they don't move towards you, and talking to a lot of people, because it is a numbers game to a certain degree with regards to finding people that are more open to what you're offering as well, and being able to pre-qualify or understand where they're at to figure out if it's kind of worth your time, or maybe they need to just be put in the oven and bake a little bit longer, or hey, the bun's ready, it's time to eat, and get a kit, basically. So that's it. Alright, well, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you did, hit subscribe for future video updates, and most importantly, check out some of the links in the description below so you can check out this post, some of the comments that were led, maybe even leave your input, or so you can check out some of my other videos and continue to get your learn on, and I will see you in the next video.